Yo, what is going on, you guys? Bash and yugioh here, and today I want to talk to you guys about Rarity Collection 2. And honestly, I want to go ahead and just say this right now. I am very disappointed in what the set actually turned out to be, guys. So let me go ahead and engage the backstory before I start on my little bit of a rant here, right, guys? I want to go ahead and let you guys know exactly, of course, how I'm feeling. You guys know. If you guys agree or disagree, I'm going to give you guys my full honest opinion with this. I have no ties to Konami right now yet. But as of right now, guys, Rarity Collection 2, the releases have been coming out. So you can see I've been watching the Cyber Knight, the Reps cards opening as well, Farfa. Really just enjoying overall my it's a great time because you get to see all your favorite content creators, of course, just make fun content where you have to go ahead and bust out new packs and everything. And it's something I always really enjoy watching. Of course, I'm a big fan of the opening videos, but when it comes to Rarity Collection 2, it is honestly a little disappointing. The quality of rarities, not rarities, the quality of the reprints that we are receiving. And what I mean by this, guy, so I'm not gonna sit here and I'm gonna say that Rarity Collection 1 had all the reprints were really good. I'm pretty sure we had Fairytale Luna in there or some other nonsense. Actually, we can actually go ahead and pull this up because I'm pretty sure I was looking this up here just to see what was there, because with Rarity Collection, right, we did get a few fillers here and there, but the thing is, like, we got a lot of really hype, really exciting cards as well, guys. We got a lot of really cool stuff in Rarity Collection 1, guys. We got a lot of fantastic staples, as you can see here, just from this one small sheet. This is, of course, not going to tell you the full story, but things like Raw Sphere Mode, Ash Blossom, and Joy Spring, which at that time I think only had like maybe one reprint or something. We didn't have a high rarity reprint of Ash Blossom, which is why the QCR is so valuable. Ben 10 was an absolutely ridiculous card. Back then, I think Drytron was already come out of popularity, but still Benton is a phenomenal card, still a card that you definitely want to go ahead and pick 3 copies of. Eldritch it did a lot of fan service here and there. It appealed to the masses, right? It appealed to collectors, it appealed to the competitive market, the not so competitive market, the more casual players as well, with the heroes in there. But it had something for everybody, which was what I think that the newest Rarity Collection is missing. So you have some really phenomenal staples out there, and some reprints, high rarity reprints of some of the strongest and more popular decks in the game. You look at this, we got Fallen of Albas, Ecclesia, with Dogmatica still being pretty prevalent back then. Inspector Border, which is, you know, it comes in at a format. Samano Iwata could have easily taken this spot, which would have been really cool, but it is what it is. We got some good Ghost Sisters here as well. Obviously, Ghost Bell, great hand traps as well. I believe we got Imperm, Veiler, just cards that you're definitely going to want to have. Now, Rarity Collection has some decent reprints as well. We have Joel and Lockbird, DD Crow, Ghost Ogre, Ghost Mourner, all good cards that you're going to want to have. But when it comes down to the overall reprints, I'm going to have the picture up on the screen because I don't have it. I couldn't find it here on my computer, but I have it on my phone. But realistically, guys, it's come down to the point where the majority of the cards in this set are just not exciting. Yeah, we got Abomination's Prison, which is great for anyone looking to play Unchained or looking to play Yubel right now, but it's not really a deck that's too hyped at the moment. It's not really a deck that has a lot of sentimental value with anybody, or not nearly as much as Heroes. So cool. I mean, that's nice to see. Dragoon was nice. Guardian Chimera was nice. I told you guys Guru is getting reprinted, of course, so that's pretty cool as well. But I mean, besides that, there's really not much. I mean, who asked for Exo Sisters? Sol and Luna, MST. Do we really need another MST reprint? It's being reprinted. I think that's my issue as well, is that with Rarity Collection 1, yeah, it gave us a lot of, not necessarily the best at times, like Artifact Lancia, which isn't the best hand trap at all times, or Raw Sphere Mode, right? But they do see some applications in some formats where they might see a little bit more play. But there are cards that maybe weren't the easiest to get. For example, Ash Blossom was not the easiest card to get, you know, and so on and so forth. And I think that's what it really is irritating about Rarity Collection 2, is that for the most part, guys, it's giving us a lot of reprints of cards that already had a lot of reprints. Book of Moon already had a bunch of reprints. Book of Eclipse already had a whole bunch of reprints. Crossout Designator was a phenomenal addition, of course, just being able to have that. The Exorcister cards, I really have a hard time understanding. XYZ Encore was cool, like a year and a half too late, but fine, I guess that's nice. Having the planets was cool, but having absolutely like no like Vanadium cards, no Cashier cards at all getting reprinted, no Tier Lament cards, I think that would have been pretty cool. Personally speaking, we got Anti-Spell Fragrance, which is on the ban list right now, just recently just got hit, so there's no reason to hype that up. And yeah, just overall, honestly, it just feels so lackluster to where the point where I'm not even excited to open this set anymore. And you know, guys know when a new set comes out, I want to make sure I open it for you guys. I want to make sure that I'm out here. I want to make sure that, you know, we get to experience it together, the brand new cards, the brand new rarities. But when it comes to this set, I'm really not feeling the excitement too much. I mean, a lot of these reprints maybe feel like they're just a little bit too late. Like, why are we getting reprints of Psychic and Punisher now all of a sudden when that card was crazy hyped like months ago? Why are we getting reprints of Rafflesia right now when Trap Trick was a great deck a year ago or a year and a half ago, whenever it was, right? So it's a bunch of things, guys. It can be seen as petty, I guess, from an outside looking in, but I just feel like Konami could have chosen much better cards to go ahead and put in here. And just overall, like the Blue Eyes cards, why are the Blue Eyes cards getting reprints? Not even like they reprinted Dark Magician cards in the first one. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Just looking at this already, like you can see a lot of cards in here that are like very questionable as well. But the upside was so much better to whereas this, you pretty much just get cards that were already accessible in a shinier rarity or in an even slightly more obtainable version, whereas in the previous one you got cards like Pot of Prosperity, which was crazy. Back in the day, of course, Pot of Prosperity was a really expensive card. I think it had just gotten a reprint a little bit further ago, but it was like still a secret rare, so they're like 30-40 bucks a pop. Now you can go ahead and get yourself some copies of Pot of Prosperities for like $6, $5, making it a lot more accessible. Forbidden Droplet was a crazy good card, ridiculously good card. Triple Tactics Talents was insane as well. Of course, you have Evenly Matched, Nibiru, Imperm, literally anything that you would need to go ahead and build a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. This set pretty much gave you. Effect Veilers, board breakers in here, absolutely ridiculous. The amount of value in the previous Rarity collection, which is kind of leaving me asking why they didn't go for something a little bit stronger in the second one. It really feels like it's just selling off of a lot of hype. Whereas with the previous set, guys, I just feel like you got a lot more value. You got so many great staple cards that could be used for so many different decks, such a wide variety, or it could be all just seen as some of the best cards in the format. Of course, Tour Guide, which was nice. I mean, not necessarily needing a reprint, but it was really nice because it's a really hyped card. Of course, Celine was nice as well because that was getting expensive, so you just got so much value. Baron, Savage getting reprinted as well. I think they chose their cards a lot better for the first Rarity collection. The second one's basically what I'm trying to say. But at the end of the day, there are still some really nice cards that you're going to be getting from Rarity Collection 2, right? Book of Moon as a QCR, it's going to look fantastic. Enemy Controller literally just got an ulti reprint, so I'm not... I mean, I get it, it's a great card, but that pretty much means anyone who has a playset of ultis, yeah boy, just lost out on that one. But I mean, really, when it comes down to it, guys, I just feel like the Rarity Collection 2 could have been a lot better. I feel like calling it out like for what it is, I think will help keep Konami honest. Personally speaking, I feel like they could have chosen cards that maybe benefit Tenpai Dragon, or maybe that, you know, it's a really hyped deck right now, or maybe that benefit, they pick some cards that benefit Chimera, so I appreciate you, Konami, about that. But calling it for what it is, I think is really going to be beneficial for Konami moving forward. When they do a Rarity Collection 3, which they most likely will, I highly anticipate SP IP, what's it called? What's that other expensive card? Thrust to be in there. All these really valuable cards as well that need to be in Rarity collections. I expect to be in Rarity collection 3 at the very least. That's just me speculation, of course. I obviously don't have any inside knowledge, but let me know what you guys think about Rarity collection down below. I did put a poll. Also, I forgot to mention, I put a poll, and it seems the majority of you guys do believe this set is pretty mid as well. So it's unfortunate, but I think that our predictions for Rarity collection was for the most part relatively accurate. I think that we are on the right track, but I think that moving forward we can kind of help guide Konami to what a better Rarity Collection 3 is going to be, because there's a lot of vendors out there, guys, that are losing money on this, right? There's a lot of vendors that aren't even buying into this. If you're a store, you have to buy into it. You just have to, or else Konami is just not going to get you the product you need. But if you're just an average vendor, or not average vendor, but you're just a regular guy or girl, whatever, if you're an individual entity and you're just buying this stuff to sell, then you're probably going to take a big L on this Rarity Collection too. That's just me personally speaking. I just think that it could have been a little better. But again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Am I absolutely tripping? Am I being too hard or not hard enough? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's talk about it, guys. But I feel like it could have been a lot better. I feel like they missed out on a lot. I feel like they could have hit on a lot of really popular decks right now. Melodious, first movement solo reprints would have been amazing. Again, just the Tenpai Dragons, a Trident Dragon would have been crazy. Heat Wave reprint would have been absolutely gorgeous. I would have loved Heat Wave reprint, but that's just me personally speaking, guys. So again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let's talk about it, and I'll see you in the next one.